Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tulsa, number 21, Rich Bulldog.
What's up, YouTube? RichGamer997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. And then I'm messing my picture up. And today we're going with my pitcher, Rich Bulldog. I figured prime time is early in the majors, so it's time to get Bulldog to the majors as well. Plus, prime time is in like his third year in the majors, even though he's a bench player. And he just got arbitration, so now he's making $2.5 million for 1 year.
Leading off the inning, Pierre Kloboff, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Pierre Kloboff.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Messed up my pitcher's hair, man. I put some curly hair on him. I forgot to fix it.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Now they moved me from a starter to a relief position.
The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, number 96. As the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Tapper up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door.
That's his first save of the season. It
certainly won't be his last.
Bulldog is like
4-1 finish in this evening's game.
You said a reliever, not a closer.
Took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Howie Gates with his 4th win this season. Rich Bulldog closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out.
Welcome to the stream. It's only a 59. Don't mess up my player. curly flowing. Good. My dreads back. Bullpen. Let's see. Knuckle curve velocity. Four-seam break.
Boy, good job.
Have me in the relief role. It sucks. Hopefully only be like a couple games and then they move me back to a starting pitching role.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
I
for
should have
Tulsa.
argued with them like, yo, I'm a starting pitcher. I don't want to be a reliever. But, you know, they said it was temporary, so we'll see.
Ready for another chance? Bill Frost. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
No balls and a strike to count. On the ground is short. This could be two. Reined in to second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Should have been a double play.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Terrence Gore. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. One ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners on first and third, two away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Drillers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tom Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Naturals, 2 runs, 10 hits.
2 runs, 10 hits.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Rich Bulldog takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Yeah, 4-1 record, 2 saves. Eight games played.
Striding in once again, Julio De La Cruz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort.
2 outs.
Despite
I'm
the
only
odds.
coming to get
Yeah,
1
you
out.
really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Tulsa Drillers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Justin Medina gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Rich Bulldog comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Rich Bulldog.
I hate that when you gotta come and warm up. That one's off the plate.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brian Gutierrez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 96 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ross
Number
Houston.
96.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 1 home run and 14 driven in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Harvey Downs, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Hernandez is up with it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Tulsa used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johnny Gonzalez earned his 5th win of the year.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Move me back to my starting position. Did good as a closer, and I'm going to go back as a starter.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Today it's the finale of this 4-game series. Rich Bulldog will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Luis Feliz. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rodney Kruger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Buford Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 28 RBIs.
Favorite name, Buford.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Ball out there too much.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Really?
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
He threw it to second base. Why he threw it to second base? Throw the ball home. Wow, he didn't even try to cut the guy off at home.
This team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Alberto Castro. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's a ball. Missed with a breaking ball. Late that time for a strike. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Mariano Carvajal as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he takes strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, Andres Ruiz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
I don't want to hit that against this guy with his knuckle curve pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Another foul ball.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Rodney Kruger, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Drillers lead it 2-1.
That pitch was just nasty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buford Zimmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, William Couch. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Towards second.
Wow, he hit the ball out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
I thought he would have laid off of it, but he
so stepping in, Dominic Benedict. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're handed opposite back.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
up. I had like 2 hits.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping into the box, Damian Huerta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Harper is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Mariano Carbajal. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it. Ready now, Andres Ruiz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Feliz.
Strike out in 3rd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Yeah, 81.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Rodney Kruger, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Bulldog
He's really racked up strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Buford Zimmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Dublin first.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, William Couch. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's not like we're doing good at-bats either, because we only got the 2 runs.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
So it needs to put more runs on the board. Ooh, that's slurred.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bouncing this one.
swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Couch is up there battling, man. He ain't trying to get out. Ooh, went down and got that ball out of the zone.
Another 0-2 home. And this is fouled at the plate.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside?
Nice battle, Couch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. William Couch goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score.
Confidence is still good. And the energy is going down.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right?
It looked like he hurt his abdominal muscles trying to swing at that
one
pitch.
Inside, you can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
It looked like he pulled something trying to swing at that ball.
Into the box, Alberto Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there. It's 1-2
to make it to the pros. Prime time only took him a year
in the seats thought that was strike
to get
3.
to the pros.
They weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Tremors.
Relieved.
Number 6, Eric Morales.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Russell Branham claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
The relief pitching came out and gave up a whole bunch of hits, boy. And 3 runs. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.